Good morning. I just wanted to fill everybody in that watches my channel, which isn't many people, on what's going on with me. I just became a grandfather last week. My grandson's name is Grayson, and so we've been kind of busy with all that grandparent kind of stuff. Anyway, I wanted to give a shout out to my brother Luke out there. Give me a call, Luke. I don't know. I had your number and it's in my phone, but I never like put your name to the number. So somehow my Asperger's brain. Give me a call if you get a hold of this. Anyway, I just wanted to fill everybody in on what's going on lately. We've been praying a lot because I've been experiencing a lot of pressure when it comes to life. A lot of things come down pretty hard lately. And the funny thing is, it's really hard to keep on praying and keep on keeping on. When you know that there's so much pressure, you wonder, where is God in all of this? But the strange thing is that in my Christian walk, I have found that God is there. God has always been there, and God has always answered my prayers in time. But faith wouldn't be faith if my faith wasn't tested. And God's ways are higher than mine, and He has answered some of my prayers. He's given us some great answers. But you see, if he, if I pray to Him today and I'm in a dire situation, and He doesn't answer, and lets that dire situation be, that doesn't mean that He's not there. I don't base my faith on whether prayers are answered or not. But if I pray tomorrow and things get worse, that doesn't mean that God isn't there. You read the book of Job, or even look at Abraham and his faith. This is mirroring the faith of Abraham. Abraham, he may have done things that seemed like he wavered, but the truth is that he kept his hope in his God until his son was born and until after. And he was up until 100 years old when him and Sarah had a child. So you imagine what this man's faith was, that it was tested the way it was. And you wonder why the Israelites were tested in the desert. They went through hard times in the desert. But their shoes never wore out, because God was with them in the desert, even though they didn't have faith. And this is why many fell in the desert. But the next generation went in under Yeshua, Joshua. Now, I'm saying some things that some people who are more versed in what the scriptures say would understand. And I would like to break it down to people who don't understand very well. But God does answer my prayers, hallelujah, and has answered my prayers. Not in every way. But you see, it doesn't mean that I have to keep praying and praying and praying, because God heard my prayer the first time. A lot of times it's about just resting and leaving it in God's hands. And what I do is I just fellowship with God as I usually do. Talk to Him. I be still and know that He's there, and live my walk knowing that God knows. But also being patient, that God's salvation and God's providence and God's goodness will be revealed through my faith that God has given me, which has given me patience and perseverance to go through the trials and the hardships. So everybody needs prayer through this. And the example of Job was that he was going through hardships, and he had friends that told him he had sinned. He had friends that weren't really friends, that really were self-exalted Pharisees. And in the end, they had to be rebuked by God. But you see, when you're going through a hard time, you don't need friends like Job had. And so everybody needs prayer, and we've prayed for a few people that had some family members that had some major problems, and God has answered, and actually God gets hallelujah for that, you know. Anyway, I wanted to say that. I want to say hi to Africity and Tim up in Canada. I'll probably get back to doing my video series a little bit more. I really want to kind of mix it up a little bit and do a couple of different things. Anyway, ciao for now. Take care.